Welcome back to the Jacksonville Buzz. I'm Steve Strum. This morning we have Angelique Poitier, said it right, who's a longtime friend of mine from Michelle Speaks. Good morning.
Good morning.
Last time I talked to you, I think you were in Mexico.
Oh.
So for everybody who doesn't know you, you are an author.
I am.
A speaker, and a professional. Life coach is probably not the right way to say that, but it's in that neighborhood.
Life recovery.
So tell these people who may have never seen you before who you are, what you do, and what you got that's changed in your life that brings you back on the show.
Who I am a healer through word, touch, and presence. I help women recover and redefine their life after adversity and trauma. I do this through transformational speaking, one-on-one coaching, interactive mindful movement to remove trauma up and out of the body, to release it, and just helping them to be happy, healthy, and whole.
So you've changed your business model a little bit. Last time I talked to you, you were doing a whole bunch of really cool events where people were coming to them, and I need to process this, right? Because like you were talking about, we're getting to an age where the kids are getting ready to, out and empty nest, and a lot of the things that people have dealt with that they had to kind of put to the side because they had to take care of the kids, it doesn't go away.
Right.
It just kind of hangs out in the corner and waits to come get you. What you don't do the events anymore?
I don't do the gatherings anymore, no.
What are you doing now?
So I wanted greater impact, increase in influence. So now I travel all over the country as a transformational speaker.
I think world.
Yes, all over the world. All over the world.
Yeah.
Just helping women to kind of redefine who they are after that, when they get in that age between 40 and 60 and they're trying to identify and figure out, well, who am I? My children are grown. I'm transitioning from my career. These things that I've suppressed because I had to take care of everybody else are resurfacing. How do I identify who I am outside of that and not allow that to become my identity? So that's the message.
Now, when you talk about repressed traumas, right, we all deal with traumas. Everybody deals with a little something different in life.
Of course, yeah.
And you talk about it being repressed. So I had something happen when I was a child, young adult, whatever, and I put that in a little box because I have things like kids, career, whatever. Talk to us a little bit about how you have to deal with that, or people go, oh well, if I just sweep it under the rug, it's going to go away, but it doesn't.
It doesn't go away. It shows up as physical ailments. It shows up as inability to sustain relationships, personal, professional, otherwise. It shows up as financial challenges because we become addicted to moving to avoid feeling the feels, to avoid feeling the emotions, and so you can only do that for so long before it's going to implode or explode.
Gotcha. Yeah. So what ends up happening is, okay, I'm either retiring, kids are gone, I've got extra time. Now the dust that was swept under the rug comes back to remind you, hey, by the way, not only is it still here, but it's festered for decades potentially. And now it's just a bigger thing. Right. So how do you help women transition from who they are, who they were, what they will become, as well as dealing with the traumatic circumstances for them to live their best life in that next chapter? Like, what is it that you do to help them?
So, first of all, you have to be able to identify what the barrier is, what the wounds are that are embedded within our heart or within our soul. So helping them to identify that and helping them to be able to accept and acknowledge that the betrayal, because everything is a betrayal. When your relationship has been compromised, there's a sense of betrayal. When your life didn't pan out the way that you think it was in your job or your career, that's a sense of betrayal to yourself and to whoever you gave your life to, whoever you committed your life to the service, to whatever organization. So identifying that barrier and then ending the shame of silence by cleansing false belief systems, because everything is based on a belief system. So just walking through the journey with them to identifying that, because you can't move forward unless you identify what it is, and then helping them to set and sustain healthy boundaries and in essence restoring their voice. Because
and you're everywhere. You've written books, let's see, your podcasts, you've done speaking engagements, you do all kinds of cool stuff. We'll make sure to hang all the cool stuff on our website on the dailynewsnetwork.com. Are you writing another book? I for some reason, you're writing another book. Can you tell us what it's about, or we got to wait?
I am writing another book, and it's...
and this is your fourth, fifth?
Sixth
book.
My fourth personal work. I've had 3 collaborative works. And actually, I'm releasing another one that's a collaborative work, 365 Pursuit.
Yeah. What's the next one? 365 Pursuit is
That's
the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
No, that's the book launch on next week, actually.
Oh, very cool.
A virtual launch. But the other one is the journey to success, the journey to abundance.
Very cool. Well, we'll have to go check that out. Always a pleasure seeing you. I appreciate you coming on the show and all the stuff you're doing. And don't let us not talk about those boots. Those are some shiny boots we got going on there.
Right, I love my bling.
I did not wear I had my sparkly shoes on last Friday. I did not have them on today, and I feel less equipped. But thank you in all sincerity for joining us.
Thank you for having me,
Guys, thanks
Steve.
for joining us on the Jacksonville Buzz. If you like us, share us. Remember, live with gratitude.